Hey folks, how's it going? This is Iron Seagull here, back with another Sims Info and Thoughts video. It has been rather quiet lately, but I'm okay with that. I don't need any new packs right now. I just want more patches to fix issues with the game. I actually did record a video of myself playing the game with one particularly major glitch that hasn't been fixed yet. But in the meantime, they have announced a new collab that is going to be spread across 2 different free updates. So, The Sims tweeted, "We partnered with Dark and Lovely and Ebonics for Play in Color, a docu-series that shines a spotlight on the importance of self-expression and representation in gaming. Watch Play in Color and stay tuned for the free releases coming in April and July." They uploaded a short trailer as well as a longer video in the linked blog post in the video description. I just find it strange that they did not announce this last month when it was Black History Month. I think the timing would have been a lot better that way. Of course, Black representation matters all year round, not just for 1 month. But I think they still could have announced this back in February and have still released this in April and July, with hopefully this content still being well polished and not have any big problems. But what are we actually getting with these 2 updates? Well, in April, we're going to be getting a collab with the hair professionals at Dark and Lovely to introduce 24 color combinations across 2 existing hairstyles, inspired by the company's newest color Immersive Bolds collection. So those are the 2 hairstyles that are getting these. So basically, we're getting ombre variants of hairstyles that we currently have. For the July 2024 updates, we'll be getting a new locks hairstyle that's also developed in collaboration with Dark and Lovely. So this is just concept art right now. This isn't all like in-game yet, but so far I'm liking what I'm seeing, and it looks like we are going to be getting both natural and ombre variants. That is nice, don't get me wrong, but I do wish there was a bit more coming out of this collab because it's mostly recolors. I think it would have been more impressive if they had managed to include at least a couple more brand new hairstyles. I do find it a little suspicious that the new hairstyle is coming out in July, which is very likely when we would get the next expansion pack, so I can't help but wonder if it may thematically tie into whatever the next expansion pack is. My most wanted world right now is actually something inspired by Africa, whether it's just kind of centered around one African country or inspired by multiple, kind of like what they did for Southeast Asia with Tamarang last time around and for Rent. But I feel like it's time. It's time. Like, Africa as a continent is not represented with any world in The Sims 4 yet this game is hitting its 10th anniversary in September. I also want to give a shout out to a former modder who is also part of this. It's Katato. She got hired by EA like a year or 2 ago, and she's working as an assistant producer on The Sims. And yeah, that's really cool. Like, you have part of the blog post dedicated to her and her saying like how some of the first mods that she downloaded were creations by Ebonics, adding hairstyles to the game that add better Black representation. It is worth mentioning too that she said this is still ongoing work and that there's never going to be a point where they'll say diversity accomplished. They will continue to improve whenever they can at every step of the process. We're thinking about ways to make the game more inclusive and diverse because everyone should be able to see themselves in their Sims. That's so true. I think that is an important thing to mention, that there's no finish line per se when it comes to representation in The Sims and video games in general. I'm not forgetting that it is very important for EA and Maxis to fix the bugs and also get rid of that stupid shopping cart button, but they're also not going to just completely stop making content because of bugs, so I'm glad that they are still adding more representation to the game. And that wraps up another Sims Info and Thoughts video, so feel free to let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and be sure to subscribe if you'd like to keep up with my latest gaming content. I will talk to you all later, and have a great day. Thanks for watching!